Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones setups for today. So, mixed bag at the moment. So you can see where we bounced was pretty much off 39,127. Quite a bit happening at that level. We spoke about this double top here, and we needed a retest of that. And so what it was, this level again, 39,340. And we did test it, but bit of confusion here. So yesterday was pretty much an up and down day in a zone of what could be support or could be resistance. We do have a coming together of the moving averages here, which is critical to keep in the back of your mind. We are still in an uptrend, and the last thing about this is we are trending, or just hovering, should I rather say, just above this diagonal support here, which is a fairly strong level. Now, looking at the oscillators, we have some diversions from this previous swing low to this current swing low. You see there. I prefer it being from there to there, but that's not there. We also have a separation, and we also have what's looking like a rollover crossover, so it's looking bullish. We've had a strong move down, so often strong move, consolidation, second move. So keep that in the back of your mind. We have a double top setup, which I'm not going to say it's been tested yet because I don't trust these last two bars when you look at it on the 8 hour. But the minute you start moving through the time frames, you start getting different pictures. So here we have broken all the moving averages, and we are now, looks like we are rejecting this area. So when you look at this double top seems to be a very viable choice. Only problem we've got is this diagonal support, which is so strong. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can actually say 7 there with that pin bar. So that's 7, 8. So we've basically tested the zone 8 with these other pin bars in amongst that. So say 10 times, and that is a really, really strong trend line. So you don't really want to go against that. So looking at the 3 hour, no real information here apart from the fact that we have broken through all the moving averages and the oscillators have separated a little bit. When we start drilling down to the hour, we have a clear break of the moving averages, but we are now in amongst moving averages. So looking at it like that, we are ranging between 39,339 or 39,340 and 39,127. So that is the area that we are ranging. We would need to break for longs. We'd need to break up above 39,340, come back, test it. That would give us the opportunity to get going to the upside. And any break below 39,127, I'm going to want it to run a little bit, then turn around and come and test at least 39,065 and up to 39,127. So that's the way that I'd be playing this at the moment. So first and foremost, break the range to the upside, build a base. So in other words, come back, pin bars, inside bars, engulfing bars. Then you're looking for a move to the upside. And I mean, you're going to have so many targets. I'm not going to put them all in, but you can see there's a fairly decent target at 39,661. You've got a gap just above it. There's a fairly strong area of resistance right here. That would be at the 150. So I think that would be the first rejection, 39,477, possibly 39,500, and then pull back, build a base, and then a second attempt to break through. So that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. Don't think you want to be jumping in when price is doing what it's doing here. You can see big up, big down, big up, big confusion, going sideways. But definitely want to see break of structure, which should get the moving averages pointing down or up, and then you wait for that pullback onto structure, and then you should be able to get a fairly decent trade in whichever direction it is. Now, if you come down to the daily, and we just delete all the noise, you can see the level of daily support here is quite big. And if I just put these other levels in. There we go. A move to the downside is going to take a massive amount of effort. So it's going to have to take a big catalyst, a politician saying something big, a war, a pandemic, something big in order to break through this structure of support. It's almost 30 days worth of support. It was actually first, if you think, been 2 months now, so February was first knocking our head on there, then we got above it, then we sort of tried to build a base, then fell below it, then back into it, then eventually broke through. So this zone here is very strong. So this double top that we have here, going to be very difficult for it to play out, to be honest. But stranger things have happened, so just keep your wits about you and pay very close attention to what's going on. Okay, so that's kind of the view that I've got. Wait for those range to break before you start making decisions, and I'd even wait. The range break needs to be solid. It needs to be a big move and then a decent retest before I even start looking at it. Otherwise, we sit quietly and we wait for better days. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.